Hello, Aries. Welcome to February 2021. This will be your reading for the Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus sign of Aries for the month of 2021, February 2021. Cross watchers are welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please feel free to look around and see if there's any other readings that maybe strike your fancy, that maybe you're interested in. See if this is a channel that you would like to support. Thank you again for, stopping by. If this is not your first time here, you guys know the drill. Welcome back. I just want to say, if you are a returning viewer, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing our little reading into your life and taking the time. So let's get started. I have your cards here. I'm going to do the Celtic cross simply because you guys, don't want to wait for the shuffling. So I'm going to get right into it. And since this is for the month of February, we will be using one of the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards. As always, if you are a first responder or a frontline worker, or if you know one, our thanks. So let's get started. At the center of your spread for the Aries, we have the Ten of Cups. We have the High Priestess crossing it. So things of an intuitive nature coming full circle. This is the happy family, happy, healthy, hopefully family card. We see the cat in the yard, the bees for fertility, birds. So we see all of this abundance. And the High Priestess is all about intuition and using that gut instinct, which is excellent. The base of the spread, we have the Page of Pentacles. In the immediate past, we have the Chariot, card of Cancer. Crowning the spread, Queen of Swords. In the immediate future, the Two of Swords. Let's see what we have over here. Hopes and Dreams is the Strength card. Ten of Pentacles in the immediate outcome. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what we can find out. I am going to use my little mini deck here for clarification. Let's see. Let's see what this Two of Swords is about. Traditionally, it is about being guarded. It is about being of two minds for things. You'll notice she has a blindfold across her eyes. So there is information that she's blocking from herself. In the traditional Rider-Waite, she is sitting on a bench holding those two swords, covering her heart. And it's usually sitting about here, and all she really needs to do is put that defense down and take the blindfold off, and she's missing a lot of useful information. Let me see. I see a lot of mercurial energy. I see a lot of solid money energy, a lot of abundance energy, which is excellent. But this is solid energy. This is a message and then an offer, and then having that offer come to fruition. You just maybe got to be a little bit less defensive, and that may be what this Crown card is about. She is the top of her suit. Her sword is especially sharp. The Queen has her arsenal, and she knows how to deploy it very efficiently. She is not a card to be messed with. And if that is your energy, Aries, I feel bad for whoever is on the other end of that sword. I believe that is your energy. It is your... I think that is your energy. You're never, this is, not that it's never. I shouldn't say never. This is traditionally not your headspace. It's not the area in which you are most comfortable. That intuitive gut instinct, that's more of a water sign energy, kind of going with that intuition, going with that, something doesn't feel right, or this feels right, that doesn't feel right energy. So we do want to see what it is that you're avoiding here, that you are actively avoiding. And again, if you're a follower of this channel, swords do indicate cutting away the BS. Well, that answers my question. The Five of Swords. So are you afraid of retribution? Are you afraid of maybe owing people, particularly with this money energy? So it's not just necessarily money. It can be resources in general. That kind of tit for tat energy. It's not really comfortable for anything, for anybody of any sign. I scratch your back, then at some point in the future, you'll need to scratch mine. Nobody really seems to get that energy. Nobody really seems to really enjoy that energy. That kind of, one of those swords is always kind of hanging over your head, which can make people a little spiky, a little uncomfortable. I am going to get a little bit more information, particularly when it comes to money. I am going to get a little bit more information about what this chariot is doing, because you might have moved, you might have need to borrow some money to move, or maybe purchase a lease or a house out from another party, to maybe build your own dream house. Because the chariot it's the card of Cancer, but it's also a card of universal movement, progress, moving. So there's that. Money plus relationship can be a bit sticky sometimes, or perhaps you decided to move in with a partner, or quarantine with a partner that maybe you should not have. That can be equally as sticky. That maybe you said some things that you shouldn't have. Maybe you did have that kind of gut feeling that everything was not all right within the household, but you ignored it because it's not necessarily your energy. But I do see a completion. I do see success. That's what this card is about. It's a 10. It is the 10 of Pentacles. It is that kind of solid offer at it's that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I think this is actually in a chest. It's not a pot. But so it is a pretty card. It is an abundant card. He's got a happy little field mouse. It is more than you were expecting. So if you did have to sell a home because of, fill in the blank of the reason, or if you had to move in with somebody, sell a property, join properties, because that's what this page down here can speak to, is fresh new offers. It can be a bit spiky sometimes, and you live and you learn. This 9 at the base of the spread in your environment, you're maybe very used to being independent. She has her butterfly, she has her money, she has her falcon. All of this she has created. Who else had this card? I think Leo had this card as well as Capricorn. This is the energy that is within the environment. This self-sustaining, self-assured, independent. I have my own money and I like it, and let's keep all the books separated. That is the energy that you're in. But this move was in the past. So you've already gone through this energy. We're going to look at this side now. So I see abundance. I see the success. I see strength. So maybe in the future you'll be dealing with a Leo. But again, you gotta get out of this stinking stinky energy, where you're not paying attention. You've been stabbed in the back already. You know, you're trying to avoid it. That's understandable. You thought you were doing something good. You thought you were making forward progress. And it turns out it maybe not. Maybe this is an indication that you should be listening to that gut instinct just a little bit closer, a little bit more carefully. You know, just saying, if something doesn't feel right, you gotta kind of move past it. And it looks like you have, and it looks like you will. Five of Wands and Six of Cups. Calling in your soulmate. So perhaps this is something that you wanted for a while. And again, this might seem a bit disjointed. Sexual energy can often be used in a creative way, so an artistic way. So if you've been praying for some help, so again, soulmate does not necessarily mean romantic partner. It can be a friend. It can be a soul family member, a soul tribe member. So they may be your soulmate. You might be asking the universe for some help out of this situation, and I think they're on their way. Maybe in the form of a Leo, maybe in the form of an earth sign. You know, those Capricorns are very good with their money. Yeah, I see a lot of earth sign. Maybe a Leo. Maybe. Again, everything is kind of fluid. Let me get one more card. Yeah, you've definitely walked away from something. Something was unexpectedly combative. Something was disappointing. Yeah, but I do see, you know, at least a bit of success at the end. And the Chariot card just came out again. Yeah, this is all, and perhaps you were dealing with a Cancerian, a crabby person, in your past. Because we do have that mirroring energy, you know, that can speak of this soulmate here. Somebody sent from outside to help you see your way out of this really dark well over here, you know, and back into this kind of energy. But again, I do understand that you're a bit hesitant, and that's understandable. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I need to tell you about this. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Things happen. Things that are unforeseen. Don't take it as a loss, take it as a lesson. You know, you can have this energy once again. This is very similar energy, because you can't really buy this cute little cottage without that money, and without that money you can't pay, you know, it's not really worth the little cottage without that. If it's empty, you can have all this money. If that little cottage is empty, it's kind of worthless. But you can't purchase this cute little cottage without this back of money. So you do need backing. You do need at least a little bit of assistance. I know you guys aren't really into that. It's okay to ask every once in a while. What did I tell that to somebody else? Gemini, maybe. You know, reach out. Say, look, I came out of this situation. I want to build that. What are the resources that I should be looking at? Phrase it that way, Aries. In any event, I will see you next time, Aries. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to leave a like or a comment in the description bar. Thank you so much. Be safe. I love you, family. Bye.